Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about non-finite verbs. Yes, this is one of the most confusing topics of grammar. Students often get confused when it comes to use of non-finite verbs. But आपको परेशान होने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. You just have to make sure to watch this video till the end. I have explained it in a very easy way. I'm sure that by the end of this video, you will be very much clear with the concept of non-finite verbs. Plus, you can also differentiate between finite and non-finite verbs. So let's get into it. But before that, I want you all to give a big thumbs up to this video and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel so that अब सबसे पहले हम बात करते हैं कि नॉन फाइनाइट वर्ब्स के यूज क्या होते हैं. व्हाई डू वी इवन यूज नॉन फाइनाइट वर्ब्स एंड व्हाई डू दे डू नॉट फॉलो अ रेगुलर पैटर्न. नॉन फाइनाइट वर्ब्स बेसिकली वी यूज टू एक्सप्रेस अ पर्पस. जब हमने किसी पर्पस के बारे में बात करनी हो, लेट्स फॉर इंस्टेंस आई एम गोइंग टू द स्टोर टू बाय मिल्क. टू डिस्क्राइब एन एक्शन द रनिंग वाटर इज कोल्ड. And to form verb phrases like for instance I am going to eat dinner. In all these cases हमने किसी purpose, किसी action और किसी verb phrase को form करने के लिए non-finite verbs को use किया है. अब यहाँ पे हमने बात की कि why do we even use non-finite verbs? Do you have any idea what are non-finite verbs and why do we call them non-finite verbs? ये बताने से पहले I feel like कि आपको ये पता होना ज़रूरी है कि what are finite verbs. Finite verbs कौन से होते हैं? Non-finite verb के ऊपर तो we have made all this video. We'll discuss them in detail. But what are finite verbs? Alright, finite verbs वो होते हैं. They always follow tense, the rule of tense. Let's for instance, if we have a present tense, past and future tense, they follow the rules of tense. Secondly, subject and verb agreement. Now, I think you all are very much cleared with subject and verb agreement. If you're not, I have uploaded a detailed video on this topic. Please go and watch it. I'm sharing the link as well. They always follow non-finite verbs. Finite verbs follow subject and verb agreement. How do they do it? How it works, how it goes, let's see these examples. जैसे कि हमने कहा कि finite verbs जो होते हैं वो specific tense को follow करते हैं, और जब हम tense की बात करते हैं तो हम present, past और future की बात करते हैं. In these examples you can see that I go, I went and I will go. In these examples you can see that tense vary कर रहा है. इन तीनों example में tense same नहीं है. Verb although same है go, but tense change हो गया है. Why it has changed? Because it changes according to the tense. Time के accordingly tense change हुआ है. तो it is safe to say that the verb here is finite verb because it is changing with the tense. Similarly, it follows subject and verb agreement. It always agree with the subject of sentence, like I go versus they go, it's plural. Acha. Now, why are they used? What are the purpose of using them? Why do we use them? Are basically they show actions, events and states. अभी हम किसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं? ये बात हम कर रहे हैं non-finite verbs के बारे में. Non-finite verbs क्यों use होते हैं? If we have to show some action, some event or any state with no specification of tense. ये किसी भी tense की boundary को follow नहीं करते, वो किसी subject verb agreement को follow नहीं करते, and we use them to show actions, events and states. अच्छा जी, I think you are very much clear with non-finite verbs. इसके बारे में let me recall it like they do not follow the regular pattern of tenses and subject verb agreement. आप कह सकते हैं कि they are the moody ones, they have their own rules, they do not follow the rules, they are non-conformist, वो अपनी मर्जी करते हैं. Since we call them non-finite verb. Whereas on the other hand, जो finite verbs हमारे पास होते हैं, they do follow the verb, subject verb agreement rule, they do follow the tenses. अच्छा जी, now have a look at this chart. try to give it a read and then I'll explain it to you. Types of non-finite verbs. Basically ये हमारे पास types of non-finite verbs हैं. First is infinitives, gerunds and participles. Alright, now I'm going to explain it. What are infinitives? Infinitives always begins with to. See, to. And they functions as nouns, adjectives or adverbs. And they have multiple functions. They can act as nouns, adjectives or adverbs. For instance, to run, to eat. अब यहाँ पे ये जो to run है, it is acting as verb. And in case of to eat, it is acting as verb. Eat is an action. Let's come to the next one. It is gerunds. Gerunds always end with ing and they function as nouns. For example, running, eating. Running is good for health. Eating unhealthy food is not good. They are also called verbal nouns. Now let's come to participle. Participle basically has two types. Either they are present participle or they are past participles. If they are present participles, they are ending with ing, and in case if they are past participle, they are ending with ed. And they functions as adjectives. For example, running, eating. Running is a present participle और eaten हमारे पास past participle है. Now again, let's have a look at this chart. Alright. अब हम आते हैं infinitives. Let's operate infinitive. Let's talk about infinitives. कि infinitives का function क्या होता है? Nouns. I love to run. Object of verb love. अब यहाँ पे इस केस में आप देख सकते हैं infinitives always start with to. To के बाद जब ये आएंगे तो आपको you must be very much clear कि ये infinitives हैं. I love to run, object of the verb love. अब यहाँ पे ये जो love है हमारे पास verb है और इसका as an object यहाँ पे ये use हुए हैं. Verb के object is to run. Adjective, the best thing to do is to relax. They modifies noun thing. They modifies noun. How are they modifying noun in this sentence? As the best thing is to do relax. Next is adverb. I'm going to the store to buy milk. They modify verb. Going. अब यहाँ पे जो going हमारे पास verb है, how are they modifying it like to buy milk? Now they are acting as adverb. अब हमने जैसे बात की थी कि ये noun के तौर पे भी act कर सकते हैं adjectives और adverb. यहाँ पे आपको वो चीज़ clear हो गई है. Alright. Next is to eat, to sleep, to learn. These are the examples of infinitives. Now let's come to gerunds. Gerunds, they are acting as noun. Swimming is my favorite sport. Now see, it is swimming. Here in this sentence, it is acting as noun. Subject of the sentence. आपको already clear होगा कि subject किसी भी sentence का हमेशा noun नहीं होता है और यहाँ पे swimming verb की ing form में है ये and it is a gerund. Similarly, object. I love swimming. अब यहाँ पे यही जो swimming था, it has changed its place, and it is in the place of object. Object of the verb. अब ये verb का object बन गया और यहाँ पे ये verb का helping verb का subject बन गया था. Here it is acting as noun and here it is acting as object. इसके examples हैं running, dancing and singing. Alright, next is participles. जैसे कि हमने participles के बारे में बात की, they either end with ing or ed. इसके examples running, eating, writing, they function as adjective. The running water is cold. ये हमारे पास adjective की तरह act करते हैं, adjective के तौर पे function कर सकते हैं. अब वो कैसे करते हैं? जैसे कि the running water is cold. अब यहाँ पे जो ये running है, this is working as in adjectives. Past participle ending with ed or en. या तो ये ed में end होंगे या en के साथ end होंगे. For example, eaten, ridden and broken. They function as in adjectives और ये adjectives के तौर पे भी work करेंगे. The eaten food is spoiled. I hope you have enjoyed this learning session and you have learned something. Stay tuned for more updates.